Hello, Sagittarius. It's oh my god. Oh my god. It's oh my god tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Cause hey, people are always talking, and they're gonna be talking about you. You're a Sagittarius, but today we're gonna find out who's the, where the biggest yapper energy lies, and that's in the astrology reading cards. So then we'll do a tarot spread. Without further ado, here we go. Boom. First card is the Sun. I like that. Centers you, yourself. Your immortal spirit, your purpose, and destiny is involved here. The Sun is connected to Leo, of course. So I always think this like very charismatic, vivacious energy, very flamboyant energy, very ego-driven, and easy to hurt with it. Easy to bruise the ego, but very creative, very resourceful type person. They're talking about you. So I don't know, whenever I get this energy and they're talking about you, I go, okay, what are you trying to, are you adding, the garnish on it? Like, what are you doing? You adding extras? Are you lying? Listen. Oh, then you got professional yapper, Gemini, and the energy is communicative, no kidding, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So, amplify that Gemini energy, because Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, planet of communication, speed, and technology. Now, I like that because this person is like a professional talker, so there's still some hope that they're glamorizing, sensationalizing, maybe in your best interest, fluffing your ego, or maybe they're talking about you to fluff their own ego. Could be anything. All right, then we have Cancer energy, and the energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Okay, so it could give a little bit of that, look what my kid did. Look what my kitten did today. They got an A in algebra. Very nurturing energy, that Cancer, and it's watery, so they care. There's some concern here. And the sensitivity and the communication, you know how it is. People say things when they're emotional, their ego, and then they don't mean it. Might change very dramatically, just like the moods of a Cancer. They got mood swings like crazy, but lovingly. Also, they can say some stuff that's filled with hatred, but then backtrack on that. Like, oh my god, I was in a mood that wasn't me last night. And it's like Cancer's the only signs that could say that and be like, yeah, I get it. You saw red. And all bets are off after that. So let's see. Let's go more into it. Somebody's talking about Sagittarius, and I want to know what they're saying. Because they're giving us pretty lukewarm energy. It's not burning hot. We got air, we got fire, a little bit of the sun. Well, we got water. Where the grounding at? Okay, so very emotional, very reactive, very sensitive person. Here we go. 8 of Coins. The Empress. 2 of Coins in reverse. 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords. 8 of Coins was in reverse. Do you like it? Do you like it? Okay, so let's look at this week. Very limited major arcana here. We have the Empress, who's associated with Venus. Venus giving us the pleasure, the pain, the pleasure, the luxury, the pleasure, the pain, like the pretty stuff, beauty, love. Someone who loves love. All the gooey stuff for the emotions. Very, 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 it's like not a water sign, but it's giving, things water signs appreciate. So the Empress is also an archetype of someone who's very content and sits on their throne, and almost like you're a servant to them, because, you got to do what they say. They're very comfortable in their position with you, and I feel like the person talking about you leans further and further towards a mother type figure or an authority that has like an invested interest in you. They care, they have concern, but also it could be very, the nurturing could be very possessive as well. So we see the 8 of Coins. It makes me it steers me a little bit towards work. It's because of it's about your consistent routine. It's about, being a very reputable, reliable, and diligent worker, being a craftsman, if you will. So this person might be talking about, they care about you. They might be talking about how the fact that you're a little distracted, because the 8 of coins is in reverse. So it's like normally you're nose to the grindstone, but you're off a little bit. You're in reverse. You're upside down. So you might be doing the opposite. A little chatty, Gemini energies in the mix. A little gossipy, Gemini energies in the mix. A little boisterous, the sun, Leo in the mix. You know, and then also emotional. So there's these little things that they could be talking about because their optic sensors would be sensitive to that stuff, as you know, they possess those qualities as well. Then we have the Two of Coins in reverse. Noticing the two coins are in reverse. Those are the most earthy. Those are the most worky. Health and anything tangible, like your money, earnings, anything related to that, your possessions. So the Two of Coins is usually this kind of thing who's trying to be nimble, trying to keep things balanced. And as we already indicated, there is some kind of distraction when it comes to just consistent work and routine being disrupted or just not being as focused. Then we have, you know, a throw to like you're out of balance right now. You're trying to be nimble, but maybe the back and forth is getting a little too steep to jump. So just having to recalibrate that and find some balance in whatever partnership this represents, because this is the two. So it could be a relationship or just your connections or balancing relationships. Just making sure one isn't overweighing the other if they're of equal importance. So then we have the Three of Cups. Nice ascension from 3 to 2 to 3. Very cute ascension. The Three of Cups represents friendship and celebration and reconciliation. So if we're working on relationships, the main idea is, hey, we need some balance up in here. You need to spend the equal amounts of time or resources with this person and that person. So if this is pertaining to you and you're like a boss of some sort, again, your boss might be like, all right, I see opportunities here. I see here's room for improvement. Here's things that you could fix. Now, I don't necessarily think that you're like, this is like detrimental, like, hey, you're fired, or hey, this is going to cause a serious problem. I feel like it's more leaning towards improvement in like your finances or your lifestyle or things you may not be seeing as you're jumping back and forth, trying to be nimble, trying to keep things balanced. Perhaps somebody caring or concerned is able to communicate in a powerful way. Geminis are able to do that, just kind of tailor the way they talk to convey the message that they want, but they care about the audience and who they're talking to. Their effective communication via Mercury will allow them to kind of use the right words to get through to you in the way that they want. So if this is a nurturing power, giving you the Gemini, Cancer, or Leo energy, you'll feel the confidence and you'll feel the presence of calmness with them because they're confident. And that maybe they want you up on that pedestal as well. You know, and so here are the tips that surround them. They look to the left, they look to the right. You see room for improvement. But if these two cards were upright, it would be showing somebody who's a very appreciated, hardworking person because they're very agile, they're very resourceful. All things that like a Leo cares about and a Cancer mom vibes care about. And then Gemini is immutable as well, so they're very flexible. So it's kind of a major theme here. Then we have the Nine of Swords, which represents anxiety. It's like one of those things where a boss says, hey, I need to meet you impromptu on a Thursday. And you're like, oh, God. And then they go tell you something like that. Here's where you need to improve. And you're like, I don't know what that means. I could get fired. I could stress, anxiety, dagger. Nine of Swords. But, you know, I gotta say, I feel a little more optimistic than that. I feel like the anxiety is more of a mental thing, which makes sense because the overthinker in anyone would have somebody going, oh my God. But in reality, the anxiety, the coming together, the calling for a meeting, Three of Cups, the reunion, the celebration, they're coming together. It just shows that this constructive criticism is, it's almost like when somebody goes, hey, on the, like there's a test coming up, but they don't bring that up. And they go, hey, you should study chapter 8 and chapter 9 especially. Huh? Why? Just study it. Oh, okay. And then they're like, ooh, what does that mean? Oh, I don't know. You know? But in reality, that's a tip. That's a tip that a test is coming, or that could be a fear that a test is coming. So it depends on the way that you look at it. I feel like this person is coming in with good intentions because they're coming from a place of confidence, contentment, happiness, luxury. They want to see things be beautiful. So it doesn't feel like they're trying to make things nasty or ugly, and they're trying to be supportive. I feel like in this way, they're trying to come together, trying to celebrate, trying to do something that ultimately results in reunification. So that could even mean for relationships or bringing back friendships. They're just trying to, maybe they notice that you're distracted and things are falling out of balance, and they're trying to get you together with your friends or your support or somebody that you care about, maybe get you out for a celebration. You know, or maybe tell you, hey, you gotta be here, and you're like, no, I don't want to, but they're doing it for like your highest good, right? But either way, I think it's gonna result in giving you anxiety. But I feel like that's nervous anxiety. I don't know. Let's pull another card to co-sign what kind of anxiety we're talking here with the Nine of Swords for Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius, you guys are not anxiety people. You know, from time to time, but you're usually pretty adventurous, pretty fearless for the most part. We got the Emperor to the Empress. So nervous about leveling up. All right, some of you guys might feel like somebody giving you a special attention is like threatening or makes you nervous, makes you anxious, but this person might be just trying to, you know, guide you towards leveling up to their level. That's good. So, you know, pay attention to your superiors, and if you see somebody that is on a pedestal, it's like maybe the way that they look at you is the way that you have potential, and they want to kind of iron out the kinks or support in a gentle way, and elevate you. So anxiety be gone. The Emperor is associated with Aries, so you already know it's like maybe they're trying to get that woof out of you. You know, there's a fiery energy to it. There's like the Leo energy. There's like, can we get you more? Let's increase your confidence. Let's increase your tenacity. Or maybe they see you in a light in one realm, and then they're like, bring that energy to this realm. You know, I believe in you, kind of thing. So that's a good reading. I like that this person's talking about you, and I like how they are trying to boost you, and that's good. That's good. So I'm going to leave it at that. And that is your reading, Sagittarius, because it's your thing. Optimism is your thing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you care to, you know, check in on the Etsy shop, I got some natural soy wax candles, and I've got plenty of fragrance oils for you to check out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.